Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 focused PvP. Recorded on the same day as the last episode, Harpe Zweihander, we've decided. So, should be a good time. 555. Surprised that wasn't a catch. Onikiri Nugadachi. Claymore. Backstab attempts though. No. What you got for me, man? Not a whole lot more. Fun times. Gotta love Quick Step, guys. You gotta love it. It's so stupidly good. Basically a Darkwood Grain Ring on steroids. Especially when you use the other thingamajig with it. Because that will give it even more iframes, and then it's just stupid. It does not, however, make you immune to instability damage, which I'm perfectly okay with. I like that. For those who actually don't know, Dark Souls 1's Darkwood Grain Ring, it actually made you immune to instability damage. Now what I mean by that is, in Dark Souls 1, when you were jumping, running, or rolling, and you got hit, you took an additional 40% damage. If you were wearing the Darkwood Grain Ring, you would not take that additional 40%. So, yeah. What is that? Okay. Oh, you're one of those. You're one classy individual, friend. I'm not gonna walk on your pool. I'm not stupid. And that was... And he's using it in the left hand because it has a faster poking speed when in the left hand in comparison to the right. Because why would you not optimize your cheese, after all? I hate that setup. It takes almost no skill in order to use. And that's sad too, because he actually did have some skill with throwing his pyromancy. He's better than that. But he's cheesing for easy wins. And that's always sad to see. Also, I am surprised that there was a 4-hit stun on it. That I'm very surprised by. I mean, I realize that rapiers have a faster stabbing speed in the right, or in the left hand compared to the right, the sake of showing it, I'm just gonna grab a rapier in each side. Doesn't matter which one I grab. It's the same either way. Wrong poke. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 compared to 1. Oops, no stamina. It's quicker. And that's unfortunate. Pontiff weapons. Dual wielding as well. Am I gonna chase you this whole time? I think the answer is yes. Oh, you do attack with your other weapon. Let's see how long it takes for him to take an aggressive stance. Wow, that unnecessary rule. Oh, he's two-handing. That means something, I think. Oh, he's attacking. He does know how. Dude. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh my god. That was so bad. I just want to bash my head against the wall that my green screen is on. Yeah, the wall is literally right here. That's a wall. That was so bad. Please don't be that bad. I don't care if you're super cheesy and I lose. Just please don't be that bad. Those last two fights, they killed me on the inside. Okay, I'll do that too. I'll buff for the sake of buffing. Okay, so yeah, weapons totally have to have something going on with their buff, allowing for multiple extended stun duration. There has to be something. Because that was just stupid. I know I asked for it, but damn, that was stupid. FromSoft, fix your goddamn game. Please. Stuff like that should not be a thing. 4-hit stun locks from a curved greatsword? No. No. Like, I can live with the 3-hit stun on the skill. I can live with that. But from 2-handed R1 spam? No. That should not be a thing. That should not exist. But now we've got his Zweihander, so we'll have fun with this. You know, you almost never see people using it one-handed anymore, so you're always seeing people going for the overhead smash. But you can still get some really good Leo encounters with its one-handed R2. And what sword is that? Black Knight. I hear fireworks. Ooh, good one. Should have gone for a parry instead of an R2. I expected him to keep rolling and it would have been a charged R2 that I was going for. I was hoping for a roll catch. Not every day you see that Pyromancy though. It's becoming more common even though it's not very good, although it does force your opponent to move, so I guess there is some merit to it, but damage-wise, it's kind of garbage. Alright. Ready to go. There's something I actually wanted to talk about. I forgot what it was. Shocking, I know. It just... Oh, lovely. Not even a roll catch. Oh, just out of range. Ah, dead angles. Yeah, again, something that I'm not fond of in this game. Even slight dead angles are enough to guarantee you won't get parried, so it lets you keep R1 spamming. Yeah, about that. 10 out of 10. And they're so easy to do, all you need to do is unlock, so everyone's starting to do them. And they're loving the spam, they are loving it, because they can't be punished for it now. At least not easily. So. Yeah. It was better when most people didn't know that it was a thing. Because yes, there was R1 spam, but it could be dealt with easily. Get the guaranteed parry on the third swing. Worked every time. Except for when they were buffed and then you got 4-hit stuns, 5-hit stuns. But it worked almost every time. And now they're just dead angling slightly. And it's really not hard to do. I mean, all you need to do is just... That's all. That's it. Just 1, 2, 1, 2. So long as you're close, you'll get it. And if you're using that kind of weapon, you're going to be close enough to get it most of the time. Bit of a disappointment. Dead angles. had they been more difficult to accomplish Dark Souls 1 style, then I'd be more okay with it. Because that would, in many cases, if you did a Dark Souls 1 style, if I was to do it with a Zweihander, for example, you have to turn, if my target was that bloodstain, you have to turn at very sharp angles. At least 90 degrees to their shield.
Oh no!
Get out of here with that. Not in the mood. Not today, friend. Not today. So yeah, things that need to be fixed in the next patch, in my opinion. Just a collective list of things offhand. Rapiers having a faster poke speed when in the left hand. That's a big one. Buffs affecting dual weapons independently of each other and equally across both weapons should affect it split between each weapon, if anything, or affect only the left or right weapon ideally, because that's the one you actually apply it to. Great shields. I'd be okay if shield piercing was given a buff. So yeah, Leora encounters. And the bait. Yeah, I think Great Shields would be more manageable if shield piercing was given a buff. In my opinion, in a way, I wish that shield piercing on at least two weapons, the Shotel and the Karthus Shotel, I wish that shield piercing on those two weapons, with R2s only, stunned the opponent. Because if it stunned them, Dark Souls 1 style, that would take care of turtles. That alone would be the solution. We don't need a whole general buff on all weapons and all shield piercing. Just those two and allow them to stun. And that would be the end of it. A lot of people still wouldn't use the weapons, but it would decrease the number of great shields out there, and it would decrease their ability to cheese people by strafing around for backstabs. I was about to say, you should get hit from that. That miss on my part, though. So close. And then I still would want to see the hammer class weapons shuffled with their skills, because that would add more variety to it. That would add more reason to use certain hammer class weapons. Also, for whatever strange reason they gave the Warpick and Pickaxe shield piercing, I don't quite understand that. I don't get that one. I mean, on that note, you might as well make it so the Blacksmith Hammer has a scraping spear effect, because that actually would make sense and would be kind of cool. Maybe even allowed its buff to give it the scraping spear effect. Now that's actually a really cool idea. Like, that just popped in my head right now. Like, that would be awesome. Because it's still not a very damaging weapon, it's not a very good weapon, it's got short reach, and it doesn't have a great moveset. But if that thing did not shield piercing, if that thing broke people's armor and weapons, that would be amazing. Like, that would just be absolutely amazing. I would love that. Like, could you just... For those of you who were not around for Demon Souls, could you just imagine the panic on people's faces when a hammer class weapon started to break down their weapons and armor? Could you imagine? Because that would be awesome. For the Scraping Spear, it was a bit much because that was the spear, it had good reach, a good moveset, and it was fast. But for a hammer class weapon, and the Blacksmith Hammer specifically, that makes sense. No. That got me twice. Should have gone for another poke. That was a solid dodge. He wasted a bit too much stamina running. I could already tell he had lower endurance because of how quickly I broke his guard by just attacking him with a dagger. So, once I saw he ran around that much, that was enough to know. I'm gonna need to run and grab a tissue real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mute the mic as well. You don't need to hear me blow my nose, I think. That's just a little weird. Oh, hello, friend. Okay, let's do this. Oop, bad. Really, that wasn't a parry. I could have sworn that was the timing on it. And that didn't hit you how exactly? That looked like it was in him to me. Like, that looked like it hit him. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I slightly misaimed a little bit too far, but to me that looked like it hit him. I mean, okay, but... Also, I'm surprised about that parry even still, because that definitely looked like it was the right timing, but oh well. Oh well. I needed more Estus anyway. Yeah, overall I'm doing pretty good with this set of weapons. On that note, next time we actually will use the Blacksmith Hammer, since we've been discussing it so much. It does have Perseverance, so that is a really, really good skill. Damage on it's extremely poor, but that just didn't make sense. So, Blacksmith Hammer it is, and with it, we could do the Spiked Mace. I don't believe we've done that yet. Alternatively, no, we just did a Greatsword. Ultra Greatsword, that is, but even still. Yeah, Spiked Mace sounds good. What do we have, sword-wise? Ah! miss. That was supposed to be a jump attack. Gotcha. He was so afraid of the Zweihander, he got a little complacent when he saw me pull out the harp. I mean, to be fair, it's not a very intimidating weapon, but it's quick and it hurts. Hurts real good. And even still, you know, it's honestly one of the worst daggers there is, because, you know, it weighs as much as the standard dagger, it deals less damage, it's got slightly more reach, to be completely fair, it does, ever so slightly, but the dagger has 140 critical now, and that only has 100. Well, that's rude. You wanna come in and try parrying again on me? Aww. No. No, no, no. I do miss that gesture. I wish that we had it back. I heard a rumor that the DLCs will actually include gestures. I hope that No 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 makes a return. And Righty Ho. I miss Righty Ho. I'm not gonna lie. Just something about that one. Just the derpy little A. Derpy little wave. That'd be a funny one if you just sort of shake your hands at the person like that. Oh my god, that would be great. But yeah, if they brought back Righty Ho and No No No, I'd be happy. How will you use yours? Will you use it like a spear or like a halberd? One-handed or two-handed, friend? How are we gonna do this? Really, it recovered that quickly. Excuse you? That sliver of health, though. I'm surprised that the third swing didn't get parried. The third stab didn't get parried. That looked like it lined up to me, but apparently not. So, oh well. We won anyway. Took a lot of unnecessary damage for it, but we won anyway. And that's where we're going to end things. So we're going to use the blacksmith hammer and the spiked mace yet, unless I find out that I've already used the spiked mace, and then we'll use something else. But I don't believe that I have, so that's what I'm planning on. But anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this one. Had a pretty good time with the harp. I really actually enjoyed it. Despite it being a pretty bad dagger, it still is pretty good, pretty damaging. It does have that shield piercing benefit, so, you know, there is some merit to it still, I suppose. Even though it's not the greatest thing ever, it's something. It's a thing. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.